And we're live.
I can open channel.
Right. So I'm going to need everybody to make an audio perception test. It's a slightly higher threshold for Bones, given where he is and the fact that he's listening over chain gun. But he can still make the test.
Can you lower the ambience volume a little bit?
You can do that under the gear menu. You go to the gear menu on Roll20 and you can lower it down.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't hear it at all before, and it sets the mood for me as well as you.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I'm waiting. There's the last one. Alright. So, those of you with one success don't hear anything. Those of you with two successes hear a strange echo voice that seems to be coming from every single person that you noted who was around you. And Portent, you actually make out what it says. And what the voice says is, Alpha Team, Target C, has breached Swordfish. Retreat order.
That's fucky.
We are so screwed.
It came over their comms. Portent, you are sure of this.
So tell me, I'm sorry, I was having some difficulties. Apparently none of you could hear me trying to say hello. So I
Hi
had
there, we
to
can hear
rejoin
you.
the call from my phone.
Oh dear.
Yeah, my damn laptop and Skype just do not get along. What? Okay. So what was it? It was Alpha Team
It was
objectives.
Alpha Team. Alpha Team, Target C has breached Swordfish. Retreat order.
And then I just hear this from somebody's comm. Do I know whose?
You hear that? Yes,
Is it-
you hear this from from both the lieutenant's comm and the other person in direct line of sight from you. It's echoes. They're about the same distance from you, so it doesn't echo too much. It's almost like you hear it in unison. It is most definitely coming over the comms.
Well, do they react at all, or do I notice any reaction?
Well, it happened at the end of the pass, and none of them actually have an action.
I see. Okay. Is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Bones' turns now. It's Bones' turns now.
Pass. Bones didn't hear anything over the whir of a chain gun, though.
That sucks.
This is what I'm doing.
By the way, is it a Vindicator chain gun?
It is a Vindicator.
Vindicator cannot do the bullshit burst because it's only Fallout only. I actually asked this.
It didn't end up mattering, but I will keep that in mind for. I will take a look at that here in a second.
Okay.
And keep it in mind.
Okay. So,
Bones is GTFOing. Gotcha.
D6.5.
something. Okay. And Muse didn't hear she couldn't make out what the comic said, right?
She couldn't
She
make
only had
out
one
what the comic
success?
said. Right.
Okay.
She didn't even hear anything.
Okay. There's too much shouting and gunfire and so on.
Right. And Portent, it is then your turn to act.
Okay. So, what's the limit on how much I can talk during like a free action?
Generally, it is 5 words. Like, that is what the general free social action is. If you want to use a simple action, you can actually make it a full sentence.
Okay. So let me think here.
Well,
I want to. What do I? I still want to kill this lieutenant for being a bitch and blowing our cover. So let me see. I want to. I mean, hey, if you decapitate the leadership, that's a good sign right there. And then I'm going to use my free shot to called shot vitals. I am going to yell. I am going no. Fuck.
Reaction?
I'm gonna do this.
Do you have perfect time?
Yeah.
You can't yell something.
No, I don't. Damn this communication. This is never a problem in other games.
Right? Oh wait, we're in DNI. Oh wait, that's free action. But no, never mind.
Yeah, that's
Continue.
yeah, with the free action in DNI, if you're all wireless, but I specifically asked if you guys were running anything wireless, and only two things were mentioned.
Yeah.
But yes,
I
if
did
you're
mention
running
my
DNI
comlink.
wireless, you can send a paragraph.
Yeah. Sorry, I actually forgot that I was also running my camera. I assume I can't. Well, maybe I can just have it plugged into the comlink, but I mean, it's supposed to be a stealth camera, so it's probably wireless too. I forgot about that one. So that would be running wireless as well, but the comlink was also there. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. I'm just going to fire a simple full auto burst. Or simple full auto, whatever, like the 6-round one at the lieutenant. So, called shot vitals, yeah. And then I'm going to, I'll take my other simple action and then I'll yell. What do I want to yell?
Fuck you.
I'll just yell. Sounds like trouble's heading your way. Better run, and then I'll empty the gun at the lieutenant.
Alright.
Not empty, literally.
I will remind you what her dodge pool was like when she was on full defense after you did this the last
It was
time.
massive, but I only have one edge left, so I'm not too desperate yet. What? I full defense too. So. Damn it. Damn these adepts.
Alright.
Everybody's an adept.
Everybody's a rapper.
Yeah, alright, give me just one moment. I'm looking at one thing real quick. Alright. So, what she's going to do is going to be something else entirely. So what she is going to do, being as you didn't close quite to melee range with her, there's still technically a couple meters between you. Unless you have a weapon. I don't. What?
It's a genius move on my part.
Oh. She is going to reach down to her belt, pull a grenade, drop it to the ground, and smoke will billow forth. And she's going to fuck off.
Now I need to look at rules for things, damn it.
You have to turn the fucking leg it. That's what you've got.
If smoke's coming out of it,
There, it sure is. And it seems to be blocking, causing quite a bit of visibility issues in this room.
The
I
whole
mean-
room?
Because she actually drops it when she's... while she's running, so that it is currently filling the room.
The whole room, okay.
luckily if it is
A
top,
good chunk of it.
Turn
It's
away
filling
from
like this section right here.
Okay.
Well, at least the guys
I planned it.
in the
As
middle
far
of
as-
me is fucked.
As far as Portent is concerned, she disappears into a puff of smoke.
God damn it, she's a ninja?
She can no
We're
longer
fighting ninjas too?
he can no longer track her through the smoke.
Ninja Velociraptor
Well,
adepts.
you can make a visual perception on your turn to try and see what happened, but as far as you know, at the moment, she disappeared in a puff of smoke. Like
Is
just before
throwing a grenade a complex action?
dropping a grenade is a simple action.
Throwing it is complex?
Also simple.
It's,
I believe it's also a simple, but
that's excellent.
dropping it is most definitely a simple action.
Oh no, I'm not asking to question you. I'm asking to plan my next turn.
And with that, it's Kitsune's turn.
Do I still see the guy in front of me?
You do. The smoke is not quite reaching the edge of the room yet. It's only about 10 meters around, like 10 meters in each direction. Although it stops at the wall, obviously. It doesn't.
Ah.
The smoke grenade does not exist out here.
Okay. Does turning on wireless is a free action or a simple action?
It's generally a simple action to use a device unless you have add-up shenanigans, like nimble fingers.
No.
Like using it's a use object action.
Okay. Kitsune's going to turn on her wireless on her Ares Crusader with a first simple action. She's going to use her free action to say fuck you to the guy in front of her, and she's going to quick draw her pistol and shoot him in the face.
Alright, roll your pistols plus reaction. Do you have
I think
draw?
it's plus agility, not reaction.
To do the shot, yes, but to quick draw,
The
it's
quick draw is with reaction, and then you will roll for the shot if you're successful.
Okay. Yeah, and I have a quick draw,
Okay, so your threshold is 2 instead of 3.
so it will be my reaction plus. Okay.
Plus applicable specs. If you have like a spec in semi-automatics and you're drawing a
I
semi-automatic,
have a spec in machine pistols and I am drawing a machine pistol.
then that qualifies.
Awesome. Yeah.
Alright, you cowboy quick draw your machine pistol.
And now for the attack. Since I turned on the smart link, it will be 2 additional dices. 1 second. Man, I love this arm.
Keep in mind the scale of the building, Portent, when you're planning out grenades.
Also, I'm firing a simple burst with that.
Alright,
Keep in mind what? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
the scale of the building.
the scale of the building. Keep in mind that this hallway is 6 meters across.
Damn you, scales.
I think Bones already tried that once, and yeah. Usually on a map this guy, like, I blew up the size of all of the icons so that you weren't looking at ants. But I didn't want to enlarge the map too much larger because it's already losing all of its, like, definition.
Yeah.
It's starting to become fuzzy.
So, how about bursting this moth in the face?
Alright. Oh yeah, and 50 burst. You have 3 net.
So, that will be 10p at minus 4 AP.
At minus 4 AP.
Yeah.
Alright. This is not that normal guy.
What?
Wow. You rolled high.
He did roll high. I remind you, they are all in full body armor. You noted
Yeah.
this.
But still, that's so half of the roll.
Yeah.
It was a very good roll.
It was. Actually, he does still take 1 because I forgot wound modifiers when I rolled his defense.
You don't add wound modifiers to defense.
To the defense roll you do, but not to the soak.
Oh, I was thinking soak, not defense.
Yeah. He had 1 less success on his defense, which increased his damage by 1. Which he increased Kitsune's damage by 1.
That makes sense.
All right. Team 1 gets to go. All right, Team 1. All right, so Team 1 is that guy who is going to attempt to kick you when you're not nuts.
Can you use a Counter-Strike without a martial art?
Counter-Strike is an adept power, isn't it?
Well,
Counter-Strike is both an adept power and a martial art, but
Oh.
technically there is a way you can do it without a martial art. You can spend a point of edge to use any martial arts use any martial art technique once.
Oh, okay.
well, since I'm on the last point of edge, there is no point in doing so. That sucks.
You get to roll your defense, though. That one I did take into account.
Well,
Alright, so with 4 net successes, you're looking at soaking 10p.
10p? No armor pierce?
No AP, it's just the foot.
Okay.
And I believe you are also in full body armor.
Yes.
Alright, I believe that is going to be 4 stun for you, unless you would like to.
Wait a second. 10 physical, yeah?
It was physical, but you have more than 10 armor.
Yeah, I do.
So that reduces it to stun.
Okay.
Alright, and then...
I may collapse soon.
Then, let's see, he is going to... that's... 6...
If he's going to run, then I'm going to intercept him.
Alright, keep in mind you have a machine pistol in your primary hand.
Yes, I guess. Can I smack him with a machine pistol then?
No, the intercept action is specifically in melee. You can take -5 to your initiative because you still have it, and make that melee attack. If you do not, that is where he'll end up.
Nah, I will not, since my other arms kinda suck it.
You could pistol whip him.
Eh,
Might damage your pistol, but
I love my pistol.
You could always try and kick him where the sun don't shine, since he did turn around. His butt was a perfect target.
I think I'll shoot him in the back next time.
Alright. 1.
I think I only used 1 edge so far. I'm just looking through the logs to see if I had used any others. But I think... yeah. I'm just trying to remember how many edge I have, because my tremor had since crashed.
Don't you just hate it when that happens?
I mean, yeah, it's not usually an issue because
I just saved my sheet in the state it was yesterday.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same.
Hang on, I forgot to add tokens on my end so I can tell the teams apart. I'm just getting that real quick. Alright.
So I should still have 2 points left, I guess.
And that's what Team 1 does, although you will note that this guy up here also drops a grenade that starts billowing smoke at his feet.
Oh, fuck you.
And that was Team 1. The chain gunner, none of you have line of sight on anymore. Technically, I should hide all of these guys, but I'm gonna be nice for now.
Doesn't matter. We might be following them. Unless, I don't know.
Alright, now let me... Bones, you hear a very distinct sound of mechanized legs thunking on bulkhead behind you.
Interesting.
Does this turn into a mech warrior suddenly?
It sounds kind of like that. And then Muse, it is your turn.
You're invisible right now.
I am invisible. I don't know that the reason they're running away is because they've been given a retreat order. So I probably think that they're running away because we threatened to set off to release the experiments. I'll be like, yeah, you better run. Because, horror movie tropes and overconfidence. But I think he's just smart enough to realize that that doesn't quite make sense. So she's probably worried and is going to start stepping away from them herself. But she doesn't want to go too fast because she's invisible and...
She's already moved a bit, and she only gets so much movement per turn, because...
Oh, right, yeah, that too.
By turn, not by
Yeah.
pass.
Okay, so partly just to avoid being targeted by sound. I guess she has a few actions that she can spend turning off her wireless stuff now. So she'll do that.
Or turning it on, you mean? Because you specified that it was all off.
No, I had said her comlink was on,
Oh, okay.
didn't I?
Yes.
But
Yes, okay. The list I have is her comlink, Kitsune's her cyber weapon, I believe it was.
Yeah, hand lasers and the pistol.
Bones had his leg things.
Mm-hmm. I had forgotten about the camera that I was running, so I assume, I don't know if you want that to be, because it doesn't work if it's not wireless, and I had been using it, but I forgot to mention it when you asked for a list. So, but I hadn't turned it off. I don't know.
You guys said you turned everything off. That included cameras.
Okay. All right.
So you're not currently sharing line of sight with each other unless you turn your cameras back on.
Well, I have some
Okay.
eyes.
Yeah, I am gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my camera back on then, and actually no, I don't want. Well, okay, whatever. I don't care at this point.
Anybody else who turns comlink on, so that they can, who turns a comlink or glasses or contacts, that's somebody that has image link, that give image link, will then be able to see that feed.
Mm-hmm. However, the smoke is kind of blocking any kind of line of sight. So, shrug.
All right.
I guess I might want to send a message to someone I have a Fairlight Caliban, I just realized. I thought didn't have one of those yet, but I do. So I probably have enough device fading to cut through noise due to distance, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't. I don't have a signal scrub on it or anything, so receiver don't.
Are you trying to send a message to somebody outside of the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. Just PM that to me, and
I don't know who I would send it to, though, so I'm probably not going to actually do that. So never mind. Sorry.
It's all good. That is going to...
Sorry, I'm retarded. I know who I wanted to send it to. The Johnson.
Okay.
But I don't know if my comlink might be being monitored, so maybe I don't want Sorry.
You actually weren't given a comm link to reach him.
Oh, I thought, okay. I was trying to work
you
that
have
out. No.
You have a satellite link that can reach him on the chopper.
Oh, okay.
But we need to get to the chopper first.
But you did turn the chopper off. Your rigger did specify that he turned it off.
Okay. All right. My bad. Okay, I'm done.
On the plus side, we're not going to run out of fuel, though. Ups and downs.
Yeah. I don't know. We may all die, though.
As far as anyone is concerned, we are currently on to the next pass.
Team 2 does mystery things. Exciting. Oh,
And
Portent's got plans already.
And I forgot to hit up on Joss again.
Simple action, find cover.
Keep in mind, Portent, you have used all of your movement this turn. You moved quite a bit.
Oh, I used all of it? Damn it.
It's per
I thought I
turn,
had
not
one more square in.
Oh, you might
Yeah,
have.
I thought I had one more square in.
Yeah, you might have one more square in you. Now that I
Simple
measure.
action, find cover, ready action to stab the person who comes around the corner.
Okay. With Bones doing that, the turn will actually end unless Portent does something. Portent, you have your action.
So what? Let me move there. My last square of movement, and then 16. So if this is going to be a bold move. Let's see how this. What kind of range is this here? 12 meters. Okay. You know what? I think this is acceptable losses, especially considering the situation.
Actually, going to be 16 and then into 20. If you're trying to get it, there. If you're trying to actually hit around the corner, you have to actually bounce it off this wall or land it past like there. Like you aren't going
I've got
to be
a few
able
grenades.
unless you somehow figured out a way in the Shadowrun rules to throw a hook around a corner, which I would be quite impressed.
I don't know. Portent actually played tons of baseball.
Oh,
He's actually basically Babe Ruth.
and all of your grenades are shaped like baseballs, so that they can have the same aerodynamic properties.
You know,
Of
You know,
course.
for some reason, high explosive grenades I marked as aerodynamic, but frag I didn't. I'm not sure why. I think it was just an oversight on my part, but oh well.
No, but legit, you are going to, like, if you want to try and reach the lieutenant, you're going to have to be able to throw it 18 meters to get it straight past the guy, essentially.
And to not
Although-
kill me or Muse.
You're also
I just
doing
wanna
this
get it-
through with no. You do have a -4 to your roll because you're throwing into a cloud of smoke, based off memory. You're basically blind throwing this.
Oh. If I take that perception test, can I avoid that?
You might be able to if you do really well on it. You're at -4 on this perception test. You're going to need the average threshold for anything in Shadowrun is 3. So you're going to need 3 with -4 to the perception visual roll in order to even spot the guy.
Or I could just... You know what, I'll be patient. I'll get this grenade out next turn.
All right. With that, the turn will
I'll
end,
be-
and I will call for initiative again because the chain gunner has no more movement to try and run Bones down and get around that corner.
That's why slipped around the corner. He can't see me, damn it.
All right. So everybody, please roll me initiative. And do I have you all thoroughly confused about what's going on yet?
Yep.
A little bit.
I have no clue besides I want to murder, and I'm going to do it, by God.
I don't remember how much stun I was at either, but I remember I was at -1 wound penalty from that, so I'll take that.
It's a poo-poo initiative roll.
I believe you took 4 stun, Spook. Muse.
Yeah, okay, I'll mark that then.
Yeah, Kitsune can do initiative.
Of course, even your normal initiative is fucking legit. God damn it. Everybody, I hate all of you.
Hey, I'm on drugs, okay? I took cram as soon as we...
Yeah,
And I forgot
yeah,
to take just.
To be fair, he has 10 plus 3d6, which is better than yours, but he rolled like shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say, when you roll 3 2s, your initiative looks like poo-poo.
I mean, guys, I managed to roll 18 initiative with 5 initiative dice.
yeah, that's true, you did do that last turn. So,
Okay.
Let me do a double
Don't worry,
check.
though, I've got my plan. And this plan's gonna hurt somebody.
I hope it's not me.
ow. Was it the goons? Oh, okay. I don't know what those things are. Oh god.
Kitsune, what was your initiative?
10.
G1. G2.
I suck at crime.
I suck at crime, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I appreciate that greatly. Alright. Muse, what's your edge stat?
3.
Bones, what's your edge stat?
4.
Bones goes first. Alright.
There's only one bone in the initiative order.
Yes, there's only one bone that matters in this,
God damn it, I just realized the innuendo there. It's how boned we are, isn't it? There we go.
You didn't just go there.
It is on me.
That's what she said.
in this case, it literally was.
Literally. What I said, yeah.
Fuck you guys, it's 5 AM and I'm alive. in the voice.
Alright, so the lieutenant does something.
I'm most scared about... never mind. I just cannot improvise.
Bones, you hear more mechanical legs. Chunk, chunk, chunk.
Can I rig it? Can I rig
Action
it?
still. Ready to shank it, bitch.
And, it is your turn, Bones.
Ready to shank it, bitch.
Alright.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm totally not choked on a milkshake.
Alright, and then Muse.
I actually have a different idea. You said these cases weigh about 200 kilograms each, right?
That's what you were told by the Johnson. They do look really hefty, though.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way. Like, I can't see anything up close.
Yeah, if you would like to examine them in more detail, the most you're going to get is they look really hefty right now.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And actually, that probably wasn't an accurate estimate once I went back and I looked at what the cases are. But, I said what I said.
Okay,
That's the case
I'm
of
gonna
the
run over to this one and try to cast Sabotage on it and see what works. I mean, the average human is somewhere from 50 to 80 kilograms, I think. But
Right.
so if it's a full cryopod, then 200 is probably a little bit light. But it's
That's what I would say. Once I went back and looked at them, I was like, yeah, those would probably be closer to 300.
Okay, well, I'll take a threshold 2 on my levitate if you think that's appropriate then.
I think that 300 for what they are is definitely more appropriate. And I think you guys have now, at this point, determined at least roughly what they are.
Okay, so I'm taking
Bones has.
-4 from background count and -2 from wound penalty and sustaining penalty, I think, right? So,
Yeah, Bones would know that 200 was light for a cryopod.
okay. And what is the drain code on levitate? God damn it.
Not much.
Sorry, it's F-2, so I can go level or force 4 without much effort, without too much drain.
Nice. You do realize that you, okay. So,
Okay.
this is what you get from that.
Mhm.
You are aware that your magic is working and that you are levitating the thing, but something has it affixed to the ground still. Like, it won't go
Oh.
up, but you know that you're holding the weight of the thing itself. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep. Okay. So it's attached. That's good to know. I will let the team know that probably if I can. I have still a free action left. If anyone still has their comm link running, I guess.
Which I don't believe anybody else on the team said they did. So,
Okay. So rip.
but you can put that DNI out there, and as soon as one of them turns it on, they will receive it.
Okay. Good enough. Whatever.
Do you not have micro transceiver?
I do. Are we communicating with those instead? I didn't realize. I guess if we're communicating with those, then we can say so.
Don't require much wireless, so.
Okay, sure.
All
Alright,
You just
I will
actually
say
have
it to the microtransceiver then. I don't know if I can do that as a free action though.
Speaking is free.
Okay, well, regardless, I will let them know that the things are bolted down if I can. If not, it doesn't matter. Whoever's next can go. Portent. Portent?
Yes, Portent,
You muted?
it is your turn.
Eric?
You, I believe now. Did you say it over micro transceiver?
If I can in a free action, then I will. If not, then I can't do it this round anyway. So,
Can you say it in 5 words? If so, what are the 5 words?
the pod is bolted down, or something. I don't know. Is that the pod is bolted down or something? Is that too many words?
The pod is bolted down. It's 5 words.
It's perfectly fine.
Pod is bolted or something. That's 5.
Okay, there you go.
All right. So,
There you
Portent,
go.
you now have that information.
love this game. Both Shadowrun in general and this particular game in particular.
I'm glad you're enjoying it either any way it goes, because you're for the ride. All right. So Portent, you moved. You are doing something. You are blind firing through there. Still, there's smoke covering the doorway now, as well.
I can't
Dharma?
hear Portent.
Did you mute yourself, Eric? Says he's still in the call.
Yeah, he's still on the call.
He might have got pulled away by RL stuff.
I really like the next turn or something.
You just need to apply more force.
Look, I'm applying.
Wait, what?
I'm
Apply some
applying
buffers?
800 kilograms worth of force right now. So
There's some strong bolts.
yeah.
Hello?
Hey, there we go.
Oh,
Oh, all I had to do was just rejoin the call. Okay, that works.
Welcome back.
Okay.
All right, so
So
you
let's
guys,
see.
the pod is bolted down from Muse.
So then
And
you
it's
said
further-
the smoke is reaching out into the doorway too?
Yes, there is another amount of smoke billowing from somewhere right around this area.
And it's thermographic smoke?
Sure is.
Damn it. Damn it.
Thermographic smoke may or may not be way more useful than people give it credit for.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused just why anybody would even buy regular smoke, but anyway, I think I'll just wait there. I'm kind of confused. I don't know, and I'm blind, and I'm not running out into the hallway where there's a bunch of dudes who were just shooting at me blind. So, yeah. If I see somebody, I'll shoot. If I see somebody come in the doorway, I'll shoot. But that's about all I got.
All right. Then more things are gonna happen.
Concerning.
And as far as any of you are concerned, it is Kitsune's turn.
First of all, Kitsune's going to finally pop this freaking jazz. Guess I won't use one of these. Does it apply straight away or on the next turn?
next turn.
It will apply at the beginning of the next turn.
Okay. So I have another free action left, yeah?
You sure do.
You've also got movement.
You sure do.
My movement is 6. Does holstering back the gun is a free or simple action?
Simple.
Yeah, there's a simple action.
Okay, then Kitsune is going to take cover here. And she's going to hold her. Oh wait a second, she's lost. Yeah, she's going to holster her pistol as another simple action. Okay, and I guess that's all. And I need to roll the addiction table, but I can
You
do
sure?
it. I can do that while other stuff
Yep.
happens.
Keep in mind it is both, and on the hub that means we average them just to save on rolls. So you will average your psychological addiction pool and your physical addiction
Yeah,
pool.
I know that. I just need to remember that. Oh, by the way,
In-
does wound modifiers apply?
Wound modifiers. I'm gonna roll on my table. They don't apply to drug addiction because that'd be silly.
Yeah, that would be silly. But hey, it's a Shadowrun. Silly stuff happens sometimes.
If this were actually extreme or prime, I probably would apply them, but it's not. So
Oh, thank you, Bones. That's
No problem.
helpful.
all right. That ends the pass. Sorry. It's gonna wrap all the way around to Bones.
Did I hear chain gunner go thunk thunk thunk?
You're not gonna go anywhere?
I'm ready to shank a bitch.
Alright. Does anybody else want to do something with their second pass?
I'm going to finish my sentence and also say something about try and help me or unbolt them or whatever.
Unbolt them or whatever? Those are your 5 words?
Help me unbolt them or whatever. Okay, sure. I don't know. I have all my actions this
Do you want to do anything else other than talk? That's what I'm asking.
Nope.
Okay. Alright. So that's what Muse does. Portent, are you doing anything else?
That's 5 words also, by the way.
I'm focusing on not dying. Alright. You still have a complex action or 2 simples. Would you like to do anything else? And I believe you still have a pretty good chunk of movement. You have like half your movement left. You walked over there. Didn't you? Don't you have like 24 movement? Oh my god, did you crash again?
Oopsie, I am muted. I'm a genius.
Okay.
Okay. Nope, I have 1836 movement, so I should have about 5 squares left, I think.
Not if you just move from down here. You have more than that, sir. You have 24
Really?
movements left.
So that's 6 squares then.
You have 6 squares of walking. You can use another free action to go running, although it will use up a simple action in this case if you want to take off running somewhere. Still
Is-
smoky.
Does diagonal count as 1 square?
Measure it by holding Alt from the center of your square. If you hold Alt when you drag your
It is apparently 1 square, 4 meters.
see, you can actually measure specific. That's how I was doing all the specific measurements before.
I see. So let's see. If I move out to about... So let's see. Where was I? I was right there.
No, you're right here.
No. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was last turn. Yeah, so this is good.
No, that was this turn. You moved
Was it?
there your first pass this turn. You did.
Oh,
you
yes,
moved,
you're right. I did.
you moved 12 meters this turn, and then you can still move up to 24 meters if by running. So I mean, you
Yeah,
can
know what?
there and then to there.
Go big or go home. Am I
those-
out of the smoke now?
Nope. There is more smoke over here.
Is all they're doing just running away and popping smoke, the annoying jerk-offs? Okay. And, yeah, I'm just gonna wait there.
All right. You could roll some more initiative if you'd like. Although, for Bones' sake, we probably should.
Okay.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Life's tough, Kitsune.
I really suck at crime. And judging by
I mean,
this
with only
initiative-
6 base initiative, you'd have to get
I mean,
6, 5, and a 5, or 2 6s and a 4 to be able to actually get 3 initiative.
Does that
points, so.
take into account the enhancement from Jazz that's not just initiative dice?
yes. Let's visit.
That's your reaction plus intuition?
With
Reaction
win
plus
penalties.
intuition plus just minus penalties.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
suck not only at crime but at being as a whole.
Okay. Alright, cool.
It's not cool!
I just wanted to make sure you were where you were supposed to be. Let's see. Bones. What's that? 14.
You can assume my action is ready to shank a bitch until he rounds the corner.
You cannot hold an action until through a new combat turn. This got me screwed on Johnny Blaze before, but yes, you have to get an action in a round in a turn. I'm sorry, yes, in a turn. You have to get an action in a turn before you can actually have an action ready to do.
Yeah, I
doesn't-
know. I'm just saying, you can assume my action will be ready to shank a bitch.
Gotcha. It probably will be, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Alright, so...
I think that will be a quote of the run.
What? Ready to shake a bitch?
Yep.
I think the quote of the run is going to be the massive list of descriptors.
Don't worry. I'm keeping track.
And then Kitsune, that's 15. Cool. Excellent. Put Kitsune before T. Kitsune, what's your edge stat?
5.
Alright, so... Will be like that. Things are going to again happen off screen. And
Somebody is going to shank a bitch.
then it will be Portent's turn. Okay, something is going to happen before you make it that far. Give me just a moment. Alright, so I need to get back on the right layer. Because you will have tried to run past somebody. So you will make it about there and then realize that You are no longer alone in this hallway that is still filled with smoke even down here. There is the form of a guy not facing your direction, doing the double time down the hallway. But you overtake him. Let me... He does look over his shoulder as you go to overtake him. Because you were just running. You didn't mention anything about running stealthily or sneaking, and you didn't roll for sneaking. Portent, are you muted again?
I hate my life. I'm not sure why this is happening to me.
Okay. So,
Velociraptor shenanigans.
you didn't mention anything about sneaking, nor did you make any rolls to try and run stealthily, which does take an action.
Oh, I did not.
So, he did manage to hear you coming up behind him, and he does look over his shoulder at you. He knows you're there, but you are about
Let's see
2 meters from him.
this.
What?
I'm going to pop my frag grenade, aiming it right about 12 meters away, so medium range.
You are
Just right
still
down.
you are still in smoke. You're basically running down a hallway by memory, and the only reason you can see him is he's about 2 meters from you.
Okay.
Like you
well,
almost stumbled
scats-
into him.
well, I'm not really concerned about scatter. It's a straight hallway. I'm not sure where else it could go. Those are famous last words. Yeah, those are famous. Well, I mean, I am going to run back around the corner, so there's that.
Plus you have a mute shield.
Yeah, exactly. So what? What's blind fire penalty for this?
-4.
So, oh yeah, there's no way this ain't scattering. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Are you going to blow up your legs?
Yes, roll that scatter. Roll 2d6 for me. Not greater than 5. Just roll the 2d6.
No, it's 1d6. This is one of my standard grenades.
No, you're working out which way it scatters first.
Yes, you're
Oh,
rolling
yes, I'm sorry.
scatters first, and that's always 2d6.
Yes, it is. You are right. 6, please, base gold.
All right. So 6 is sort of lucky.
Could be worse.
It could definitely have been much worse. You could have scattered it on a 2 or a 12 right back at you.
Yes, that would have been unfortunate.
And what type of grenade is it?
It is a fragmentation grenade.
No.
Aerodynamic, I don't
Aerodynamic
know.
or non?
Oh, sorry, non-aerodynamic. That's why I said that. It is 1d6 then.
No, it's 3d6 because it's reduced by 1d6 for every one that it's
No,
scattered.
it's 1d6 minus hits, not 3d6.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Aerodynamic is
It's
3d6 minus hits.
So roll that.
5 meters. God damn it!
All right.
Where does this thing end up? Just for,
Ping it one more time for me where you threw it, where you aimed it.
let me ruler it real quick.
It should land there.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah, I was aiming right about
it's
there.
at about 5 meters. All right.
That's even better than I could have thrown it. Well played, me.
And it is +4 on a frag grenade's AP.
It is 18p minus 1 per meter, and then plus 5 AP.
Right.
I also figured I should not be throwing a high explosive grenade underneath the waterline of a ship.
I did it.
I would like you to do that soon, if you can. But anyway, we'll get to that.
All right.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Just saying, Kitsune can't swim.
Can't or can?
I have an internal air tank.
Not, okay, well, We'll worry about that when we get to it, but yeah.
Hey, I
it
got
would be-
spinning stats. I completely
After your
forgot
grenade
about that.
goes off, you hear what sounds like the thud of somebody hitting a bulkhead.
Nice.
So it's
Hopefully-
like boom, thud.
Do you need the chunky salsa chart?
No, I.
The whole
rolled
legs are too large for salsa.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh wait. Is there a criteria for when chunky salsa applies?
Size.
Because damage should be reaching the sides of the hallway.
Mhm.
It is, but it's degrading so much that the damage that's coming off. That's why I rolled multiple GM rolls. I rolled all of its soaks, and since you said it was a frag, it has that non-negative AP. So, and they're in full body armor.
Yeah.
They will extra
So after the first one, you didn't do a whole lot. Actually, after the first one, I'll screenshot this and send it to you because this was just too priceless. All right.
Let me guess. Did I land it right in the middle of their formation due to my?
No,
sweet-
the guy's second roll was 20 successes.
Are you fucking me?
What?
26 successes?
On 32 dice because you had the bonus to AP mod.
Did I hit more than one guy at least?
Nope.
God, where did they all go? What is happening?
Somewhere out
What?
here?
They might have
I'm
gone
so
out in
confused.
Bones' direction as well.
I
They've
measured
gone-
out all their movements.
They've gone this way.
Like
Oh
every,
no!
I measured one for every single token on the board.
Oh, trust me, I don't doubt you. I'm just so confused.
All right, and at this point, due to bad luck, just by how the initiative goes. Yep.
Let me guess, is a chain gunner unloading into me? Or is
No.
this guy from...
No, he's walking
wait,
around
no,
the
I'm
corner.
sorry.
Into
Chain gunner's
Bones.
over here now.
Mhm.
Do I surprise him?
Surprise motherfucker.
He was in fact expecting you to be around any corner because you took off running down the same hallway that he's running down. So no, you didn't surprise him, but yeah, lucky for you, he was doing something else with his action because he thought you kept running. He did something else with his action, but there's now a chain gunner in your face.
Shank the bitch. Cue the rocky music.
And then he can Shankovich. Alright.
So, any bitch shanking incoming?
It's gonna be Kitsune's go.
Oh. I mean,
I'm
yay.
sorry. Did I skip Bones somewhere? No, Bones
No,
just
he
had.
was 14.
Okay.
No, I rolled badly
Lower
this time.
initiative than everyone else.
I only have one dice.
One die.
Okay.
Yes.
But Kitsune, it is your turn.
I'm thinking, can I communicate with the chopper right now?
Off.
The chopper is offline because you turned it off.
It doesn't have any passive systems, does it?
When you turn something entirely off on wireless, the entire point is it can no longer then be reached wirelessly.
Fair enough.
You cannot wirelessly unenable something from being wireless off. That just
Yeah.
that would entirely break the game for every hacker in the world. All
Unless
right.
you're a Technomancer.
Uh,
This can link. Anyway. Sorry. Distracting.
What do you roll for matrix perception
Computer plus intuition.
without data processing of stuff?
What? Without data processing, what?
Without data processing of the item.
I'm sorry. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to do matrix perception.
You have to have data processing in order to be able to matrix perceive. Like, that's just...
Yeah.
Well, can I
Just
use
like
Every device has a data processing rating equal to the device rating
Can I use
Right,
my
but-
comlink for that?
if it's wireless.
Yes, you can
Yeah,
use
you
your...
can use your comlink. Yeah.
You can flip your comlink to wireless and then try and make a matrix perception.
Yeah, I'm going to use that. So that will be one simple action for turning my comlink.
Yes,
wireless.
that is your actions for the round, other than a free action.
Yeah. So I'm going to look for any devices that are actually not us. I guess the other team members gave me or gave each other the device list or something.
Well, you would have to wait for your next initiative pass before you can do that, because it's a complex action to do a matrix perception.
Is it?
And you've
is it
got
complex?
no actions left. Yeah, you've got no actions left.
Ah, okay.
Except a free action. So, are you done?
Right. Well, that's... Was
Yeah.
was that your actual matrix perception? Was that the 8 dice?
No. That was my
Military
Knowledge?
military.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you rolling the? You're not. Okay. You're not rolling the matrix perception.
Yeah, I need to roll it the next turn.
Okay. All right. Muse.
I guess I'm
You
gonna.
can't see whether any of your team are actually helping you with the bolts or not, because there's a lot of smoke right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess from the fact that I don't hear them,
And you
and
don't.
that I'm hearing all the pitter patter of stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
And your levitate is still registering the thing as bolted down or something.
Okay, so I don't know if the smoke reaches all the way to the ground. It probably does, but I'm gonna sort of like feel around and grope at it to see if I can find like a release latch or something.
Would you like to give me a touch perception roll?
Sure.
That doesn't
Which-
take the -4 from being blind,
Yeah.
because
It does take -2 from sustaining and wound penalties, though. So here we go. Hey, that's not bad.
you do actually find there is one latch right near the corner where you're at.
Okay.
It is
Can
just
I?
it's literally just a bolt through a little eye hook thing. You can pull the bolt out.
Okay. I would like to do that and then see if that has released it or if I have to go find other ones.
That does release this corner,
Okay.
but it doesn't release the whole thing.
Releases this corner, did you say?
Yes, I'm going to give
Okay.
it to you because you have your levitate spell, so it's basically like you're magically trying to lift it up evenly, and you feel that it pulls up a little bit more on one side. There's a little bit more give.
Okay. So I'm going to keep searching for that over the next few initiative passes unless something changes. So,
All right. Team 2 does stuff, which required me on another layer. And then it's Bones' turn. You're gonna shank a bitch, I'm guessing.
Slightly.
Well,
I'm edging now. Fuck that.
you saw the look
Okay,
on the.
you
on
did edge
the
it. All right. It's a good thing you edged it too. What is your physical limit, sir,
High enough. It's 10.
to keep 9 successes?
It's 10 for melee combat, yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
I know. Just checking AP because I forgot what it was.
Alright.
That's a mighty shank.
Alright.
Like it. Just a little bit.
Yeah, he's not looking too happy with you right now. But I'm still moving things in the GM layer because of the other stuff that happened in the background.
Oh, I know.
But, yeah, he's really not happy with you right now.
Alas. Beach has been shanken.
Sadly, though, when you punch him, he does put one foot back and resists getting knocked over.
Damn. He's a physical limit of above 11?
He's currently in a, like, gyro mount suit thing with, like, mech legs. Remember I said he's in this, like, exosuit-looking thing?
Yeah, I forgot.
So,
What's that
yeah,
thing
look-
called? I want one.
Yeah, I
it's-
want this.
It's actually just a gyroscope mount refluffed, but,
Okay, I see.
yeah, he has reasons.
Yep.
There's reasons he's also not moving very quickly.
Hmm.
Because his
So-
feet may or may not be nailed to the floor.
I think this guy should be a named character.
He's a named character. His name is Chain Gunner.
He does have his own spot on the initiative track, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has his own spot on the initiative track. That's as close to getting named as a mook in Shadowrun.
Hmm.
We are at a new pass, and we'll go to Portent now. He gets to do whatever
Okay,
he thinks he's gonna do.
let me try this again. If I move here, do I bump into the same guy?
No. It's almost like he continued running the direction you saw him running. Or at least continued running in some direction.
How far is this smoke? Am I still in it?
You are still in it.
Is Bones in it? Can Bones see it?
You've actually just passed what you recognized on the ground as a thermal smoke grenade spewing out smoke still. Right now.
God damn. These guys are jerk-offs.
They just know what
Okay,
they're
I'm-
doing. They're military trained people.
Yeah, I know, that makes them jerks. They should be dying.
Oh, okay, I got it.
I think
Yeah.
it's, that I'm supposed to be a military trained person as well. But I'm
Well,
better
I guess I
try.
should start moving over towards Bones. So, if I move into those sandbags...
Hang on one second, Portent. And Kitsune, that's why you got the response you did to your knowledge roll.
Okay.
And, oh yeah, I owe you one more for that other knowledge roll.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna wait. So if I go boom, boom...
All right. Portent, you moved, and
I'm chilling.
all
I'm
right.
ready to shoot if somebody bumps into me.
All right. So Chain Gunner, who just took 11 damage. 17. Make it. Nope, that's not quite. Need to be on the object layer to manipulate him. All right. Alright, so if he has that, he has minus that. Meaning he's only rolling these dice. Okay, so he is going to take a full auto complex at you, Bones.
I figured.
So that's the minus 9. Alright. 4 net successes. Hold on. I have to flip over to his sheet now.
What's the AP?
It's going to be minus 5 AP. As you will now know what he was doing with his actions previously, with his complex action. The last 2 passes. Because it is also electrical.
Oh, it's electrical?
It sure is. You can roll your additional electrical dice.
Wait, what was he doing with his actions? I don't understand.
He spent 2 complex actions. One's to pull out a chain, and the other one to put it in a different chain.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, makes sense.
All right. So with the additional nets of 5, you are soaking 12 electrical. Are you satisfied with that roll? Or will you
Thinking.
It will take you out of actions either way because you've been hit by electrical.
Doesn't it only do it if you don't circle?
The way all of the elemental stuff works is as long as they hit you, they can still do their elemental things. So cold could still theoretically break armor that nobody does. Acid could start melting armor. Fire could set your armor on fire. Electricity can still give you the -1 to actions, and the
If there is no damage, there is no secondary effect at all. So I'm gonna edge that.
okay. Where's that at?
Page 171. Second paragraph.
I believe it's talking about.
If there's no damage, there's no secondary effect at all.
Okay.
I should be fine.
Should be. Yeah. Okay.
15 successes.
All right. Yeah, Bones is a little tanky, guys. If you didn't pick that up yet,
Just a little. Just a little bit.
just a little bit. There's a reason why, even though you guys were panicking, I wasn't all that worried about the situation you're in because, well, I figured either any which way, you're still gonna have Bones to pull you out.
If I can take them
I
all one
suppose.
by one, they die. But that
Not if
requires
what?
me to take them one by one.
Yeah. Hmm.
I am running out of
The
it.
thing is, the thing with,
Don't worry,
with
buddy.
having Bones to pull us out is that he was tangling with this machine gunner who's almost as tanky as he is, and
Nowhere near. No.
okay,
This
okay,
was
okay.
gonna- we're gonna stay-
he was scary anyway. And
Oh yeah,
the
no,
other,
it should be. He's a vindicator. He's a
Yeah.
vindicator builder.
yeah, and then the rest of us are trapped in a room across, like, several, like probably almost 100 meters away, with a bunch of people with assault rifles, and we are probably squishier than Bones, collectively. Like, I don't know
Don't
if
worry,
we-
Bones. Grenades are coming. I'm coming, Bones.
All right.
All right. Anyway.
So that's the chain gunner. More things happen off screen.
Mhm.
And Kitsune, it is your turn.
I will finally do Matrix Perception to look for any devices that are not ours.
Roll them bones.
Why am I being rolled? The ship's not looking that heavily.
All right, you do see one device that is not a member of your teams. It is, well, it is currently about here.
In the sea.
Would you like to ask your 5 questions? It was not putting silent.
Probably
And
some
no,
dead
it is above. It is above the level of the sea. Otherwise, you would not have gotten it through the noise, because seawater,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
all of the noise.
Okay, do I
Sir.
recall what's the device is?
It is a cyber deck.
Oh crap.
You just say it's a cyber deck?
Yes,
I
you did.
did. It like floating over the ocean, off the side of the boat.
Did the owl actually boat over here?
Would you like to ask your other 4 questions?
That's the only device that I see.
That is the only device running wireless that you see that is not your team's.
Ask for its last action.
Yeah, what was its last action?
Its last action was control device.
That's even better. Can I see what device was controlled?
You do not see a device that was controlled. You only see the one icon.
You know, I thought I couldn't get more confused.
I don't
But I
know
did.
what happened. It's I don't know. This is strange. Well, okay. It's not anything that Muse would know anyway, so I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hypothesize.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spook would probably be figuring out what's going on real quick here. But do you have 3 more questions?
Yeah, and I'm kinda brain farted a little right now.
You can ask for matrix attributes. You can ask for a comlink code, although it's a cyberdeck. It does have one because that's what cyberdecks also have. Cyberdecks also function as comlinks.
Does it have any devices slaved to it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something you can tell.
That is a question you can ask.
Well, I'm going to ask, is there any devices slave to that?
There are no devices slaved to it.
Okay, now I'm confused as well. Uh-huh. I'm really brain farted right now.
Gonna have to say, I was also be deckers. That's pretty impressive.
Oh,
You were what?
What grid is it on? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You weren't expecting it to be what?
I weren't expecting these velociraptors doing cyber decks too. That's pretty,
No, they're
That's pretty cool.
technomancers. Technomancers appear to be cyberdecks, don't they? Oh, I guess maybe not. They appear
No.
as personas.
It
I was
is,
gonna say-
is what I should have said, but yes.
Some other interesting questions would be what grade it's on and what programs it's running are kind of interesting to know.
Yeah. Since I suck at Matrix, I'm going to ask those
Sorry.
questions.
Okay, so it's,
Sorry, I
it's
shouldn't be.
public grid and it's not running any programs.
It's not running any programs, or it's not running any programs as I could see.
It is not running any programs and it's on the public grid.
Does it have a resonance signature? Oh wait, you can't figure that out.
Yeah.
Because you don't have
So you've used all of your questions.
you can tell if something has a resonance signature. It's not a question, but yeah. Anyway.
Fuck.
If you get
Well, fuck.
Muse, it's your turn.
Wait a
Would
second.
you like to make another touch perception Muse to find another bolt?
Wait
Sure.
a second. Kitsune's going to use her free action to say all that. Say to Muse, since she's the only one here. We have a decker here.
Oh, are they friendly?
Probably not.
Nothing out here is friendly. We're on the middle of a boat full of murderers in the middle of the
Message.
ocean. We are.
Look, send them a message. Say, hey, what are you doing? No, I don't know. Fuck, whatever. I'm busy trying to get our objective. You guys are.
How are you going to try to murder us? I mean,
Send the message. How are you going to try to murder us?
I mean, wow.
It is now. Things have also happened in the background, and it is Bones' turn again.
Is it?
It sure is, because you don't know what Team
Yeah.
2 is doing.
I mean, Muse, I appreciate the objective focus, but unless you're blasting a hole through the roof, you're gonna run into some troubles getting these cases out.
I'm absolutely certain that there is going to be a hole that we can put them through pretty soon. I have a lot of experience with this kind of thing, you see.
That's what she said.
All right, Bones. That was
So after
rude.
he just shot me straight in the chest,
Are you going to Shenka Beach?
I was close. This guy's legit.
Yeah, no, this is a named guy. Quote unquote named guy. Air quotes.
AK Chain Gunner Supreme. Mr. Big Gun.
AKA Chain Gunner Supreme. I like that. I accept that, in fact.
Rename.
And with that, Bones, you do manage to knock him out as he sinks to the ground. You don't knock him over, though. Again, he doesn't go over until you knock him the fuck out.
Foot anchors are so cool.
All right, and that brings us to a new pass.
Okay, let's roll some initiative dice.
That's what we're doing. Third combat turn. That's not initiative.
Oh, I'm getting closer to that third pass.
Yeah.
getting there.
Precious third pass. You only need to roll above average. Holy crap, these initiative rolls.
Oh. Whoops.
My dice rolled hot or cold on this table. They always have. You either roll well or you roll shitty. There's not usually an in-between.
Yeah.
Yes, last time I rolled shitty. This time I'm rolling well.
Exactly. Alright. Portent, what was yours?
What is mine?
19.
19.
Kitsune?
17.
Alright. Muse?
17.
Bones?
13.
$14 is enough when you're bones.
13.
There is a very specific reason I do not take drugs. Because bones with more passes is terrifying.
Yep. Alright. All you need to do is learn how to clinch and you can be Dead Man version 2. Alright. Kitsune, what was your edge again? Your edge stat?
5.
And Muse?
3.
Wait a second, I'm actually on top. No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what
That's
would you
what
say
she
yours is?
said.
What is your actual edge?
Mine is 3, and his is, or hers is 5.
-5.
Okay. And alright. Let me
Oh, they probably just... No, I'm not sure why the chain gunner would be. Mhm.
Alright. Here, I will give you this wonderful feeling of satisfaction by putting the red X of shame over the chain gunner Bones.
Well done, Bones.
He's not dead, but he is knocked out. And I need to go measure stuff on the GM layer, but Portent, you can figure out what you're doing.
Oh, let's see. This time I'm going to...
I'm sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm sorry.
You know what? With 0 successes, Mike, tell him yes. Tell him yes you heard about military deckers.
You did hear a rumor about MU-13 experimenting with turning dolphins sentient so that they can be used as military assets in a technical aspect.
God damn.
Well,
Okay.
it wasn't a critical glitch, so I'm kinda salty about that.
I didn't tell you they
So,
exist. I told you you heard rumors, sir.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you you were certain that they must be Decker dolphins.
we found them! So anyway, what kind of action is moving stealthily, and does it affect my movement rate?
It's not going to affect your movement rate, although you will get the -2 if you take off running, because while you're running, you're -2 to actions.
Yes.
But it's going to be, it's a complex action. You are focusing, you are taking this fast to focus on moving quietly.
You know what? I'll do that. I'm going to have to ask, is this an urban environment by chance?
I'll qualify this as an urban environment because you're on the interior. You're hiding. Typically, what an urban environment means is like you're hiding inside buildings, and although this may be moving, this is kind of a building.
Well, I take it sort of penalty if I try to climb over those sandbags, or whatever that is.
In order to climb over the sandbags, it's going to be a gymnastics check.
Oh, goody. Let me do that then. Lucky
And-
I have a climbing special.
But it's going.
Yeah, I already did my action.
Yeah, climbing specialization isn't going to apply because they're... Well, it kind of is. It depends on how you want to do it. You can try and climb over them, but they're about, 1.5 meters tall. They're basically chest level.
Oh, okay.
So You could climb over them. You could attempt to jump over them. You could attempt to parkour over them. You could do all kinds of things.
Trying to be stealthy. I don't want to jump over them and then just land on somebody. I feel like that would end poorly.
Once you get to the sandbags, the smoke is clearing up. You don't see anybody outside in this room. Like, the smoke is billowing forth from the hallway where you were, but it's no longer... It gets thinner the further out it gets from you.
Okay, about how hard would it be for me to jump over these sandbags then, to maintain speed?
To maintain speed, if you want to maintain your full speed, it's going to be a threshold of 5, and will reduce your speed by 4 meters for every threshold under you get, but the minimum threshold is 3. So, if you only get 3 successes, basically, you'll reduce your remaining movement by 8 meters for how much you can do. Does that make sense?
I'll just climb over. Yes, I think I'll just climb over. Oh god, I climbed that shit.
You climbed all over that shit.
I'm basically a monkey. Just want to get up to there.
Yeah, you can do that.
Still nobody in sight?
Still nobody in sight. Although the smoke is clearing. You can see that there's no smoke
nice.
down this other hallway.
That's convenient. Now I get to go see the guy that Bones already knocked out, our one casualty of this fight.
You got a few physical damage down on the lieutenant, didn't you?
No, it was all...
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it was... Yeah, it was all...
I'll stun that up.
Yeah, even 17 p.m.
Yeah, that
minus
body
3.
armor's a bitch and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what we get
Okay,
for taking
I need-
people in full body armor, I guess.
That 17p
I need weapons that does bullshit
minus
work.
3
That's what I
was
need.
1 damage away. If it had been 18p with minus 3, it would have been physical damage.
Mm.
Meanwhile, she's throwing bullshit bursts at me. She's being a big meanie head.
Yeah, she's kind of a dick.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to kill her so bad.
And Kitsune. The chain gunner twitches on the ground, Bones. And then
Kitsune's going to make another matrix perception.
Oh, his Vindicator miniguns are still spinning, aimed at the ceiling. Because when you get knocked out, you don't have a chance to turn your guns.
Do you know what this calls for, Bones?
You still see the icon of the persona that you were looking at before. You have more questions. You have 3 more questions. What would you like to ask?
First of all, I'm going to ask for the com code of this deck.
You have the com code. It is now in your possession. You know it.
I'm going to use my free action to communicate with Decker Dolphin. And ask a simple question, the fuck are you?
Alright. In that case...
Diplomatic.
In that case, something is going to get added to the initiative.
See, I'm
Son of a bitch!
It's totally Decker Dolphins.
Muse, you have an action.
Is this thing unbolted yet? Is there still more?
There are still more. You did not succeed in finding a second one the last time. With your 1 success.
Okay. All right.
You've inched your way now down the side of it. You have not found the second one yet, though.
Okay.
And then... Alright.
I guess the Decker Dolphin didn't respond.
I'm going to need you to roll your... I believe it's willpower plus firewall for that device.
Oh, It's a device rating for the comlink for firewall.
What are you what
Device
what are you
rating
defending
is-
against?
Yeah, the device rating is the firewall in this case.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, it's your intuition plus firewall. So
That's
you're
better.
actually doing alright.
Yeah.
Oh, they're data
I'm
spiking
actually
you.
going to use the last GM edge here because it amuses me too. Yeah. Alright, so it is net successes.
Plus your attack rating. This is a data spike.
Yep. It sure is a data spike.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's attack
And it's
rating
assisted
plus
by
2
willpower
per
plus
mark
firewall.
on the target. Yep.
Alright. So you are going to need to soak 10 matrix damage to your device, sir.
How
I'm
do I
sorry.
soak
Yeah.
my-
Device rating, willpower plus firewall? No, device rating plus firewall.
Yeah, device rating plus firewall.
So it will be 6.
So this guy just did this dolphin is more charismatic than Portent is. He's a dolphin technomancer with 5 charisma. I'm impressed. Probably the most charismatic person in the group at that rate.
So it will be 8, I guess.
You're going to take that wonderful 8 matrix damage to your device as your device starts sparking in your hand.
At least it didn't break.
It didn't.
What rating is your comlink?
It's rating 3.
Okay, so it should have, I think, 2 boxes left.
Yep.
It rounds up,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 9 plus device rating divided by 2.
8.
Round up.
8 plus device rating, 5 by 2.
Oh, is it? No.
Yeah.
What the hell, Chummer? Why aren't you showing me the matrix monitors?
And then you receive a communication back.
If this isn't the little girl that we saw, I don't know what is. I'm lost. I'm so lost. Please bestow your light upon me, base GM.
I'm sorry, you took 9 matrix damage. It was 1 less. My calculations were off.
Okay.
It doesn't intrinsically change what happened, but
Yep.
you have 1 more condition on that. And yeah, so then other things happen. I'm on the wrong layer to move them. Cool.
That prig dolphin.
And Bones, you have an action.
First, I'd like to just peek down the corridor. Do I see anything?
There is nobody coming down the corridor. The chain gunner came down. There's no one else in the corridor. There's no smoke in the corridor either.
Do I see any? Do I see anything peeking my head around the corner?
You see nothing. You see shipping crates and darkness. Eerie, eerie darkness. And
My
quiet.
God, I hate these people. I hate all of these people with all my heart and soul.
Is there smoke? And remember, I have thermo.
There is no smoke. And yes, you
I
have.
was-
Oh, that's how you could even see down the hallway.
I
But there
just
is
got
no.
a flashlight and low light.
Yes, there's no Right, there is no thermal smoke going on in that hallway anywhere that you can see.
Then I will move to here and be ready to shank a bitch.
Okay. When you move up to there, roll me a memory test.
I forgot what dice pool memory was. Give me a moment.
Logic plus intuition.
Logic plus willpower.
No, it's logic plus will.
Oh yeah, logic plus willpower. Sorry, logic plus
Yep.
intuition. You do realize that the door to this shipping crate that your team had gone down should have been open. You should see it swinging open, and you don't.
Interesting.
There's some spooky funny business going on right now.
You're just now catching on to that. All right.
Spooky scary skeletons.
That's as far
Look,
as I can get.
I say
So
that-
will-
I say that relatively.
All right.
My actions for the rest of the turn will be ready to shank a bitch because I have no more movement.
I got you.
You and that shank, man.
Hey, that shank did wonders. Don't hate on that shank.
What is that the past then?
That is the pass, in fact.
And now NPCs do things.
They certainly did things. They were doing things. It was
Probably
they
do things.
might have been annoying things, but they were definitely
They're-
things.
They are prepping the ship to drop thermal smoke from all of its compartments.
They're gonna pump it through the HVAC system of the ship.
Damn you!
All right.
No, please. Gas the ship. I've got an internal air tank. I came prepared.
All right. So, yeah, shit happens in the background, and Portent, it is your turn.
I think, how close how far did I go? Went what? 8. So 16. Since I'm not seeing anybody, I'm gonna double back.
You're in the smoke again. Make another gymnastics test to get over that wall again.
I'm gonna look so cool this time. Same roll!
Boom. You get over it. Back into the smoke. Once more into the breach, good chap.
Quietly murmuring curse words to himself. I hate this smoke.
Kitsune.
But yeah, that's me.
It is your turn, Kitsune. You have a comlink that is not looking too hot in your hand.
Well, first of all, I'm going to switch. I'm going to reboot this comlink.
That will take it off for the rest of the pass.
Yep.
Rebooting does not prevent somebody who sees your icon from data spiking you. I'm just once you come back online. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
You don't need
Being
mark?
being a Ricker, you understand something about the Matrix, and you would understand that the only way to keep him from keeping the Decker Dolphin from data spiking you again, will be to turn your device off wireless.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to turn off wireless my hand raisers as well.
That's probably a good plan.
Actually, I'm going first. I'm going to pull them back, and then I'm going to turn wireless off.
All right. Are you running anything else wireless?
Yeah, I still have a pistol wireless. It's
Okay.
going to be switched off for next turn.
All right. Muse.
Keep groping around for a bolt.
I'm sorry. Keep in mind that if whatever device you're using to protect something is wireless off, that thing is no longer protected by the device it was normally slaved to.
Yeah. I don't know to what extent, because Muse is not totally computer illiterate, but pretty bad with computers. I'm wondering if it would be reasonable to assume that she would know to slave the camera to her comlink.
That would fall under professional competence.
Okay.
Assuming you're not computer illiterate and you're a Shadowrunner, you understand how to slave devices. That's just...
Okay. Yeah, I did take a point in computer after my last run, so...
I'm talking about the negative quality computer illiterate.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yep. All right. So slaving devices is old hat for everyone. Okay, got it.
it's professional competence for runners. I might not say that in a prime run, but it should be even a prime run. Like,
Yeah.
all right. And are you doing anything else?
I'll say again. The bolts are easy to take out or something, just to remind people to stay on track.
Oh, and with your token, you did find a second one, and
Okay.
you feel one side of the thing lifts as it can tilt back now with your levitation.
Okay. So I feel like there's
Not
one
much,
more bolt,
because they're
or
not
maybe
actually
two.
hinges. Yeah, they're not actually hinges, so not a ton, but
Okay. So then I will crawl over it, I guess, to get to the other side. Because I feel like that's where the last bolt is going to be. Or if there's two more bolts, then there might be one, like, right... How do I... Alt, right? Yeah, there we go. So there might be one on the other side, and there might be one on the back. I don't know.
you found one. Here, I will ping them for you. You found one there, and you found one there.
I'm not getting your pings.
Oh,
So-
I was GM layer. That's why. Okay. You found one here, and you found one there.
Okay. So I'll feel around on the other corners, but I assume that's my action for this round.
All right, and I need your pistol to roll your device rating plus intuition. Device rating of pistols is generally 2, as is the standard device in Shadow.
Yes, so. Device raising plus intuition.
Yep.
Okay. He's totally going to beat my gun.
Alright, so 5 net successes plus the attack. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna need you to resist 12 matrix damage.
What's the matrix condition monitor for the pistol? Chamber doesn't shows me that.
It's
A
9.
basic, yeah, a basic device rating too. Like
Sorry,
you can
10,
add a device
yeah,
rating
9.
to comlink to look.
No, yeah.
And your gun is bricked, sir. That's what you get for talking to Decker Dolphins.
Fuck this guy. If your weapon is bricked, you can do nothing with it, yes?
It doesn't. Is it an internal smart link?
It is.
Then your gun is a hunk of metal until you get it repaired.
I
It
think
is.
It is repairable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is cheaper to repair with the hub rules than it would be to buy a new gun. So,
That's an Ares Crusader, it's fucking costly.
alright. Yeah. Shit happens off screen, shockingly. Shockingly, shit happens off screen.
Okay, I believe you.
And Bones, it is your turn.
As I'm out of movement, ready to shank a bitch.
Yep. And there is one more there's actually going to be 2 more passes, but they don't matter. Roll initiative. as the person who also had them is also out of movement.
That's a really good roll, Bones. I like that I'm not
Doesn't
the only
matter.
one.
My optimal roll is 16 plus, and otherwise I don't care.
Guess what, guys? I finally did it. I rolled like a really cool person. Da-na-na.
All right.
Well, not me.
Bones, you do have me thinking of the RoboCop theme song, which is why I was singing. Yes! Eat it, Lieutenant! I don't even need 5d6 or 4d6. I'm still better than you. You a hoe.
It was at 13. Muse was at... I'm not seeing a roll for Muse.
Oh, sorry.
All I know is sooner or later I'll find somebody to murder.
19. Wow. Wow.
Alright. So we would drop out of combat, except you guys are definitely still pursuing combat in different manners.
Ugh. I still think there's people here. I'm suspicious.
Damn Technomancer dolphins.
They coming.
Did I get everybody's initiative?
Oh, yeah, you did. Mine's the biggest one, in case you guys couldn't see. Yeah. It's nice. Let's see, how far down this hallway can I move? 20. Damn it. Yoink. Do I see anybody? If I look both ways, am I still in the smoke?
You are still in the smoke, sir.
I hate everything. Where'd they go? Okay, then just as a free action, I'm starting to get fucking tired of this. I'm just gonna yell, Bones!
Muse and Kitsune, the smoke has mostly dissipated in this room.
Finally.
Okay.
Oh, of course it's dissipated for them.
Hey, it's the first one that went out. Just
The
give it a
thermal
turn.
smoke has a 4 combat turn thing. Let's try and get this moving, guys. We are at 2 hours.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
Portent, you moved. Are you doing anything else?
I'm just yelling Bones. That's
Okay.
all.
The lieutenant does things off screen. Muse,
I keep unbolting the things. I assume I can see them now.
you
Just
can
after all.
probably see them now. No, you can actually manage to get both of them. You now have a levitated cryopod.
Okay, let's get the other two.
The
I'll
Cybertron
say
actually
out
has a
loud.
bunch of medical readouts, including a heartbeat monitor and things like that, and a small little video screen that has the words across the top of it. Download complete. There was a chip reader below it.
What language is it?
Oh,
What language are those writings on?
They are in English.
Okay.
Team 1. Okay. And then Kitsune.
Can
Yep.
I see what's Muse doing?
Yes, Muse has a cryopod levitated in front of her.
Have I saw her unbolt and that stuff?
Yes, you did see her like lean down, and you heard like a metal clink and and then a second clink, and then it's her levitating in front of her.
Well, I'm going to try and unbolt the pot near me.
wait,
You can manage the 2 bolts
no,
on the side you're on.
no, you can't because I'm still invisible.
Oh no, you do hear a clink and then and then you see a pod levitating. You do not see a Muse in sight.
Sorry. I'm just.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you
happening?
managed to undo 2 bolts on yours if you would still like to.
Yeah, I would like to, and I will like to spend my free action to be confused as fuck.
Okay. Bones.
Let's investigate.
No shit,
What's up here?
There is a dead body up there.
Shanky.
Still.
Is that all?
There's still a dead body up there. It's still there. There's no one up here, though. You don't see anybody up here.
Well, then I'll come back down here and open the door.
The door is locked as you try to open it.
I can't wait till we find
I'd
out
like
they've
to punch
stolen our
a small
helicopter.
hole in the door.
I'm sorry, what was that, Bones?
I'd like to punch open the door.
Punch that door.
I cannot wait to find out that they've stolen our chopper and we're now stuck on this boat.
Alright, so this door...
And we have a huge depth.
Give me your... Yes. That's what I need. You managed to punch open the door. It flies open, and the shipping container is filled with thermal smoke.
Yay!
It is now billowing out to where you're at, sir. And Team 2 does things, and... Portent, you doing anything else this combat turn?
I
You
have
have no-
given up on combat and I'm heading back towards the team.
Okay. How much more movement did you
I've
have?
realized that, I think about 16 meters.
Alright, you can get to there.
Yoink.
Awesome. Yep. Muse,
This is the one that was open, right?
that is correct.
Okay. So I've got this levitating container. I guess I don't have that much movement, but I'll try to walk like a little bit.
You should probably stop being invisible.
No. I'm gonna move like over there, I guess, and just move towards the other pod and try and get it unbolted as soon as possible.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna come all the way down to Kitsune.
I'm going to walk over to the other side of the container, and I'm going to unbolt this side.
Alright. You can manage that. There's now an unbolted container in front of you. Bones, did you have any more movement?
Yeah, I've got another 12 meters.
What would you like to do with your 12 meters?
Move into the crate.
It is filled with smoke. Enjoy that.
Yay! I'm done.
Alright. We can continue rolling initiative, or we can drop out of combat turns and even soft turn based for the first time, assuming Bones doesn't want to continue trying to chase down people and wants to join the team. If he wants to continue to chase down people, we can stay in initiative.
I'm just gonna go through the hallway back to the team.
Alright, then in that case, you are
Yeah.
out of combat and you can rejoin the team in the interest of expediency. The entire hallway is filled with smoke that dissipates as you walk through it, as you run through it. By the time you make it down to, like, here, it's dissipated completely, Bones.
Okay.
Can you guys help me carry this? Sustaining spells is hard.
I mean, it's
how
pretty
much?
heavy.
How much do those weigh?
About 300
Yeah.
kilograms, so you're saying?
About 300 kilograms.
It's about 750 pounds, I think. Or 700 pounds.
Let's see. I can carry about 30 kilograms. So if you just want to cut it into tenths, I can help you out there.
What is your base strength, Bones?
Average strength, I believe, is 5
Okay.
overall.
Let me find the page with the lift carry rules on it, unless somebody already has it up.
It's body plus strength.
No, I understand
That's
that. I mean the table with how much you can carry with each.
Oh, I see.
I have a feeling it's 15 kilos, but I'm not certain.
You have some amount base. Okay, I think I found the page. All right. So you can baseline carry 15 kilograms per point of strength. We're gonna say you have 5 because I don't feel like figuring out more.
It's either 4 or
So
5.
that's 75, and then you rolled what for your successes? 8 successes, so that's another 8 times 15. So you have 295 kilograms. I'm going to call that just barely enough. You're straining mightily, but you can lift one. Just barely.
Right. Is that... Yeah, whatever. I'll just cast another levitate if that's going to be too much.
Well, Bones can carry one with the help of any of the other people. Even without trying, they can help it.
Okay.
Yeah, Kitsune's going to help Bones.
Okay. And I will just keep the 2 levitated and myself invisible for a total of -4 now. Great.
Okay. I will be doing combat Overwatchy things while we move.
How do you plan on taking this all the way back through the shipping container maze, out
Yeah.
and up the stairwell? Okay.
And we're going to just pray that our helicopter is there.
All right. So when you get up to the ground floor, with
That was
2
quicker than I expected.
GM time!
Yes.
Roll initiative.
We are attacked by velociraptors and die.
And the Technomancer Dolphin.
Yeah. Well, the Technomancer Dolphin is for both. I'm not going to die to velociraptors.
I entirely forgot about the side gunboats. Fuck.
What about them?
I thought they needed our helicopter to get off the boat.
Nope.
Oh. No.
So, when you make it up here, I need everybody to roll me a perception test.
A visual
General?
Visual perception?
No, audio perception.
Interesting. My rolls are poo-poo. I don't like how I built this character. I already used my resubmit. Because I made a huge mistake and I followed the wrong advice from somebody. They
What did
told
you
me
do?
I could stack. They told me I could stack jazz and wired reflexes.
Oh.
And raw you can, but
You can stack the initiative part of it, but not the bonus reaction.
you can't stack the
What the
initiative
fuck?
part. You cannot stack the initiative part. It doesn't stack because of the way the Shadowrun missions fact clarified what
Yeah, I'm
augmentation
gonna
are.
say. Yeah. So, and I found this out after my first run resubmit. So yeah.
Um,
Anyway, moving on.
Yes, moving forward, Kitsune hears nothing. Portent, you don't really hear anything, but both Bones and Muse, you hear the distinct sound of automatic weapons fire happening somewhere over this way.
Well, then let's not go that way and then go through the corridor.
It's
Oh, the helicopter's still clamped, too.
Let's load the things, then deal with unclamping the helicopter.
Yeah, let's do
okay. So
I
you
agree.
guys continue down the hall, and you make it all the way out.
Sorry, can you ping again where the automatic weapons fire we heard was?
Yes. Now that once you make it out that door, it was somewhere over here. And as you are coming out that door, I need another audio perception from the rest of you.
Also, we forgot one of the containers.
You did. You only had the strength
You
and
just
ability.
levitating two of them.
Unless
I was
did you
levitating
guys-
to them. Yeah, I
you
cast
can-
the second levitate.
Okay.
I had
hear
actually cast
everything.
3 levitates because the second one was not enough to lift 300, so I soaked the drain and recast it.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, you all hear it was a threshold of 1 for this one. You hear a large splash outside off the port bow where it pinged. But when you make it out to the deck and you go and you look over the side, you see nothing in the water. You can give me a visual perception if you would like, but I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you now, you see nothing in the water.
I'd like to just load the things onto the helicopter.
All
I
right,
am
you,
so
I'm-
tempted to dive in.
you are totally capable of loading these on. The rain has intensified, but the rain and the wind have intensified, but the lightning and thunder seem to have abated a bit.
Allarionn, I rolled military knowledge for retreat procedures.
Okay. They did a very standard retreat, like immediate tactical retreat.
Okay then.
Then you lost sight of them, and now you don't know. But yes, you have all 3 containers. You now all have control of your tokens again. All of the containers are on the helicopter.
Okay. Can we use the helicopter radio to radio Johnson and ask him what he thinks?
Your helicopter is still clamped, but yes, you can turn it on and attempt to contact the Johnson.
Okay.
When he hears about that, he says, I was afraid of as much. If how many of the targets do you have?
We have 3 of them are still in cryo. One of them has escaped. We're not sure where it is. We think it might be pursuing the retreating military personnel.
Frag. Alright. Well, we needed them for... Well, never mind. 3 of them will be sufficient
Okay.
for our purposes.
There's one other thing that you should know. There's it says download complete on the control panel. So I assume they have some data. I don't know if they're going to escape or not, but
Muse, would you roll me a memory check first?
okay. Memory. Let's use this memory. 11 right now because she's on psyche. She's still invisible. Well, I would drop the invisibility probably because we're a little bit. But she does have -1 from wound penalties. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
The chip underneath that screen, there was still a chip in the chip reader.
Oh, okay. In that case, never mind.
You wouldn't say that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Understood that they have one of the target objectives. The 3 will be sufficient. Return to base immediately.
I wouldn't say they have it. I would say it's more like it's trying to kill them still, and it was very successful at doing that to most of the ship's personnel. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, we'll come back.
Right, let's go wander our way up the ladders.
Have Muse told us about the download state and the chip?
I guess not. I wouldn't have mentioned it if it was like download complete, but the chip is still in there, then yeah, it's not worth mentioning, I would say. But you might have noticed it yourself when you were unbolting yours,
Yeah,
if
that
that
was
one also
the-
had the same property.
I was thinking about.
What do you think, Mr. GM?
Would have noticed what? No, there was not. None of the other screens said download complete on them, nor
Okay.
had traders in there.
Yeah, I might actually mention it to the Johnson anyway. I don't know if they'll.
Well, not to the Johnson, to us. To the team.
Why? You want to know? You want to take the data? You're interested in it?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
But Kitsune doesn't.
if
know
I
about
mention it,
its
I would mention it
existence,
to
so-
the Johnson, but not to. So
You wouldn't
yeah,
mention it to the team?
I don't know if it's just like I'm talking into a radio, like it's not a DNI thing. Then yeah, I guess they would overhear me mentioning it to the Johnson.
Then yeah, they would have overheard you because it's a radio.
Yeah. So if I'll say yeah, they were trying to download data from it. One of them still had the chip, said download complete, and the chip was still in. The other one don't have anything on their screens. But they might have already had their data stolen or something. I don't know.
You are fully capable of exploring the rest of this ghost ship. Now the only people that occupy it are you and the ghosts of those who didn't make it. Once you make it up into this wonderful bridge, you find a slaughterhouse of dead crewmen. There's 4 in all. None of them
Lovely.
none of them were wearing any armor, and none of them had their chests burst out. Although 2 of them did have their throats slashed rather brutally, and the other 2 had what looked like a precision strike through their eye again.
Do I see any buttons helpfully labeled helicopter pad clamps?
You have a
You're
the contact.
yes, you are with the guidance of Kitsune, you are able to manage to find the controls and release the docking clamps.
I radio to make sure everybody is ready to go because I don't want to sit around here on a rocking ship with an unlocked helicopter.
Next to the landing pad controls, you also find what is very obvious when you describe it to Kitsune as a desk-mounted RCC that must have controlled all of the automated defenses on this ship.
Kitsune's going to facepalm hard.
Well, if we have the objectives, we can go.
Let's get out.
Oh,
Johnson said we're okay.
The two turrets on the bridge looked like they had their boards fried. There's melted pieces coming off of them.
Is there like a second runner team that hit this? The fuck?
So you're not, unless you figure it out in character, once I reveal the GM screen, you realize that your characters will have no further knowledge.
I am fairly certain now that, yeah. But of course, Spook would have been way more useful on this run, but she would also have solved the mystery instantly. So
That was
with
part
a matrix perception check.
And we definitely should have gone on top first, not the down. So we could use all those.
Yeah.
I followed you guys.
Well,
I heard-
Kitsune's not going
I heard
to...
voices.
Alright, so are you ready for the out-of-character segment? Because you have completed the in-character, you managed to fly back to Seattle and drop off everything successfully. I might have done an ending meet scene, and I still can if you have things that you want to try and accomplish with that, or things you want to try and accomplish on the Helo ride.
Yeah, I
But
was just gonna try and like chit chat with the Johnson and try to get him to give me his contact info or something.
Bones will do his regular patch everybody up with the medkit thing that he always does.
Yes,
Yay.
love that about Bones. Bones being a walking metal monstrosity and also a very good doctor.
How much do you feel?
He'll default after anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah, it's just a
Right.
fluff. I'm filling you with the medkit as well.
And you probably heal the pilot first because that makes sense. But as I said, the storm was starting to abate from being a thunderstorm to being just a still rather heavy downpour rainstorm. But a rainstorm is much easier to fly through than a thunderstorm. So I'm not even going to call for the checks on that. Because since you turned your helo all the way off, you saved enough fuel that when you're reading 3% on your 3% power remaining, you managed to fly in to the same airstrip that you flew out of. It's raining in Seattle, but it's nowhere near the rain that it was out at sea. And I don't know about how all of you are feeling exactly, but I imagine there's a sense of relief at seeing, well, even...
yeah,
Yes. Relief is good.
All right.
Portent's not dead.
As you land...
How much
so
do we get paid for this, by the way?
It was 22,000, and it's going to be actually 20,000, which he says you did not manage to secure all of the objectives. It's 20,000, but you're going to still get 3 karma.
okay.
Nice.
So-
What? Do you mean we don't get any good feelings, Run Karma? Why are you so mean?
It was
We
it
only
was
killed one person.
it was a base of 1 karma. You got plus 2 karma for great roleplay. But yes.
Thanks, Base GM.
Yeah.
I love you.
All right. So, questions, because I'm sure there are a number.
Oh, God. All I have is questions.
And while we have questions, let me roll for repairing my ship.
Oh, what are you rolling memory? What are you rolling for? I'm sorry.
For repairing my shit.
Yes,
my
after-
pistol and repairing my what's its name? And I'm going to drop the recording now.
All right.